you are mass applying your way right into mass rejection. Back in the good old days, you could spray and pray all weekend long. Monday comes, you get a call back. Wednesday, you get an interview. Friday, you get hired. That is long gone. And it's all because of something called ATS. So here is ATS and why it matters. The applicant tracking system is software that a lot of companies use to filter your resume out. So the majority of the time, your resume will never see a real recruiter's eyes if it doesn't pass the checklist, if it doesn't pass go. Soldiers, this is what you do, and this is wrong. You spray and pray, like I said before, using your exact same resume that may have worked a long time ago, and you keep putting it to every single job description, every single job posting. You're getting ignored. It's not in line with what the job description asks for, therefore, it's not getting picked up. You're not doing keywords matching the job posting. If the job posting says we want somebody that knows how to do Excel and you don't have Excel on your resume, it's going to be a low score. Another thing that you do wrong, using fancy templates, columns, and tables. The ATS system, it can't read it correctly, and it's going to get scrambled up. It reads as gibberish, so it'll never pick up, which results in a low score. Generic bullets, I've talked about that in the previous video. The more generic your bullets sound, the less likely you are to be picked up by the ATS system. Now let's look at the green side. You have to customize your resume for each role. I know it's time consuming. A lot of people don't want to do it. I hate doing it, but this is the world we live in. You have to customize their resume for each role. Take your time, get it right. Use keywords in the job description. Look for what they're asking for and make sure that it's filtered throughout your resume in a way that makes sense. Just don't put it in there randomly. It has to make sense. Keep it simple, stupid. I'm not calling you stupid, but you get the drift. A clear, plain resume is a lot easier for these systems to read versus one that's pretty, it's gorgeous, but it can't read it. You're never gonna get through. Write clear, result-driven bullet points. Here's the problem, here's what I did to fix the problem, and here's the result of me fixing that problem. Apply smarter, not more. More does not equal better in today's industry. Focus on your shot group. If you zero your rifle when you go to the range, you have that much more chance of qualifying. The same thing works with resumes in the job search. Zero your experience, zero your resume, zero your bullet points, and you have a better success rate of getting past the ATS system. I understand that a lot of this is hard to digest because you're so used to having your MOS, having your rank, having your unit, and having your orders, and being told, hey, here's where you're gonna go next. And you never have to depend on that first and 15th not coming through unless it's budget cuts or something like that. But realize you're inside of a very structured system. The private sector, when you're on the hunt, when you're in the wilderness, it doesn't work like that. You're not in the civilian market competing with other people that already understand this stuff. Now with you coming outside, not having on that uniform, you have to play catch up. And this is a very hard thing for a lot of soldiers to grasp. And trust me, I understand. That's why I built a system around that. It's called OCPs to offers, the system that gives callbacks and higher pay. It's built specifically for 92Ys, but any MOS can follow this format, follow this formula, and have success. So if you want to get ahead of the game, you want to get ahead of the madness, click the link in my bio and grab this for yourself, all right? It's 18 pages full of so much information that's going to help you out in your walk in the private sector. And drop 92Y in the comments if you want to learn more. Holla at y'all.